family. I'm going to try that 1920 Ritz Carlton lemon pound cake. Y'all know I'm nervous because I don't do good with from scratch cakes, but we're gonna see. I love a challenge. So, in this bowl I have my butter, shortening, and sugar. And we need to cream this. I'm going to cream it 6 or 7 minutes. I'm gonna start out on low. I wanna make sure nothing flies out. And then I'm gonna put it on about medium to high speed. Cream for 6 or 7 minutes. And everything is at room temperature. The butter, the eggs, and the milk. All that's at room temperature. It's been about 3 minutes, and I want to scrape down the sides and in the bottom to make sure everything is getting incorporated. Now we're going to add the eggs in one at a time. It's 5 large eggs. And I'm going to follow what Chef Jeffrey did at Old School Soul Food. This is when he added his lemon juice. So I'm going to go ahead and add the 6½ tablespoons of lemon juice. Definitely need to scrape the sides. And Chef Jeffrey said to add it now instead of when the recipe says at the end, because lemon juice will make your batter separate. So he's a chef. I'm following what he did. He made this cake successfully, so let's hope mine comes out successfully too. Now we alternate dry and wet ingredients. Making a big mess. I think I will stop. I made a big mess. Scrape down the sides. Now the only other thing to add is the lemon zest. And Chef Jeffrey did that by hand. So I'm gonna do that by hand too. Clean off this paddle attachment first. My oven is already preheated to 350. Now, the recipe says to cook it at 350 in that preheated oven for an hour, 55 minutes to an hour. But I noticed, and even Chef Jeffrey asked, well, you know, this seemed like a long time. And his cake came out a little too brown for me. It was a pretty cake when he cut it, but the outside was a little too brown. So I think I'm gonna set my oven at 45 minutes. And if it starts smelling, that's another way you tell your cake is done. If you can start smelling it, then I'm gonna take it out. If it needs to go a little longer, it needs to go a little longer. But usually homemade cakes, they cook that long, they're usually at 300 or 325. And usually from a cold oven, not from a preheated oven at 350. Okay, here's my lemon zest. Just want to fold that in a little bit. I want to get, oh, I can taste the batter here. I wanted to taste the batter. It doesn't taste lemony at all to me. He didn't do this one. I'm gonna add some lemon extract because that doesn't taste lemony at all. I kind of think I didn't cream it enough because I kind of taste the sugar crystals. Oh well, here we go. Probably just ruined it. Probably just ruined the cake, but it needed the flavor. I added 2 tablespoons of lemon flavor. Oh, okay. I also think that might be too much batter for my dish. We'll see. This is a 10-cup butt pan. See, now I can really smell the lemon after I added that flavor. Oh no. That seems like quite a bit. Oh, I think I get a little bit more in there. The rest I'm gonna do little cupcakes, I guess. I don't want to put any more in there. Look, I got flour on my pans too. So let me go get some cupcake. Whoa. Pray. Yeah, everything's sunk. Cupcakes cooked 45 minutes, cake 50 or 55 minutes, I don't even remember now. But you can see it sunk. Pulled away from the sides though, so I know it's done. I got another 5 minutes before I flip it. Foiled again. Oh well. Bells, bells, family. Let's flip it. Look at that. That's horrible. Quite a bit of it stuck. We gonna put a frosting on here and nobody will be none the wiser. But yeah. Look like some little gerbil or something came in 8 pieces of the cake. Smells good though. It's heavy. We'll see. Okay, family. Tasted a little bit of the cake because you know it's stuck to the pan. It tastes really good. It tastes lemony. I still think I messed up when I added the 2 tablespoons of lemon at the end. If I had added it with the eggs, maybe it wouldn't have fallen. Who knows? But it tastes good. But it's so rich. I don't want to put, I was going to put a lemon frosting on it, or icing. I don't want to do that. The recipe I found, and all the recipes online are the same. This particular one said to dust it with powdered sugar. I don't even think it really needs that. But because it looks like the little squirrel or something ate little chunks out of it, I'm going to try to add a little bit of that. So I'm going to put a little bit of powdered sugar on there. So here's my powdered sugar. Just going around it, sprinkling a little bit of it on there. I think that hides quite a bit of it. Quite a fail. Not quite a success either, but it tastes good. And the 3 cupcakes that sunk in the bottom, I showed you that pic. I'm just going to put them in some vanilla ice cream, make a lemon milkshake. I got a Ninja Creamy, that's what it's good for. That'll be the bomb. We'll see if my little brother cuts this tonight when he gets home from work, like he did with that German chocolate cake. That one was a success. But that was the box cake mix. Like I said at the beginning, I can make a box cake mix taste like better than a bakery. Homemade, I'm still struggling. But family, we're gonna get it together. Cause this tasted so good. I think I'm gonna try it again. But I'm gonna add the flavor when I add the eggs instead of at the end. Cause it needs the flavor. Just with the lemon juice from the lemons and the lemon zest, it wasn't hitting it for me. So we'll see what he does. I'll be back to show you tomorrow, because tomorrow is when I'll eat a piece. I don't know if my little brother's gonna eat a piece or not. We'll see. Hey family, it's the next day. My little brother did cut a piece, but he cut it this morning. He didn't cut it last night. Let's see. Yeah, it's can you see? It's like a little gummy or whatever. I don't think I mixed it enough, but it tastes good. Remember I showed you the baking pan, the bundt pan, it came out, little bits of the cake stuck to it. My sister and I ate it, so I know what it tastes like. We know it tastes good. And I did not frost it because I thought it was rich enough and sweet enough without the frosting. And my brother agreed. And so did my sister. She's like, oh yeah, you don't need any frosting on it. Okay, try and get up close so you can see it. It's not as gummy as I thought. And it just could be that it's moist, but well, it's a little gummy. But I'm gonna taste it. And this is good. It tastes just like the pieces that my sister and I pulled off the bundt pan. My little brother thought maybe it was a Sprite or a 7-Up cake. So no, it's a lemon cake. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to cream the butter, sugar, and shortening a little bit longer, maybe 10 minutes. And I'm going to add the flavor, the lemon flavor, because it needed it. Just the lemon zest and the juice from the lemons, that wasn't enough. It was bland. It didn't really taste like anything. In my opinion, you need to add some lemon flavor as well. And I'm going to add that when I add the juice and the eggs and all that. But this is good. I will make this again. This just might be the homemade cake I'm going to be able to make someday. I'm going to stop saying I can't. I'm going to start saying I currently struggle with. But that is good. And in my opinion, because I have a really big sweet tooth, it's rare to get a cake where you don't need to put frosting on it, just some powdered sugar. That's all you need on this. So, yeah. But I'm going to make it again because I currently struggle with. Take the lid off so you can really see it. That's it, family. Thanks for coming along. We're going to get this homemade cake. We're gonna beat it. We are. I keep saying I'm going to quit. I'm not going to do it again. I'm not a quitter. I'm going to keep going. If you learned anything or if you liked the video, please give it a like. Please leave a comment. Do you currently struggle with homemade cakes? If not, give me some tips. Let me know what I'm doing wrong. Am I not creaming enough with the butter and the sugar, or what am I doing? Please leave me some tips. Subscribe to the channel so you can follow along on my journey, because I'm going to beat this homemade cake dilemma that I have. And just thank you, family, for being with me, coming along with me on this journey. I appreciate it. Till the next video, family, all the best to you and yours. Bye for now.